We love hip hop.
A couple more things here. Hip hop. I'm gonna go into a little bit of a dark place here. Okay. Where's my sound effects?
Let's see.
Hip hop culture creators that are shadow banned. So I'll give you a list.
Okay.
AKADEMIKS.
Okay.
Keeps It Solid.
Okay.
Hip Hop Daily.
Okay.
And more. I
You don't want to get too.
Oh no, you give me more if you could think of. I got one more.
Hassan Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else?
Like artist.
Charleston
White.
But he's not a podcaster, but
he's had a few YouTube channels that have been taken down from
but
time.
he doesn't even have one. He just goes on other people's now.
Yeah, because there's no use to even having a YouTube channel. Willie D, I'll put him on the list.
Okay.
I don't know if he's shadow banned,
okay,
but because I do still see his videos pop up here and there.
Yeah.
However, there was a point in time when he had lost a channel because Willie D is this is what I feel, get the truth off his chest.
Right to the point.
Yeah. I feel there's a war going on, fam. And this is a touchy territory. I know that we're on a platform where I'm talking about the shadow banning, but it's not only YouTube that the shadow banning is happening. Like, Keeps It Solid, I'm not talking about their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel is going great right now. You know what I mean? Solid 16s, they're doing Solid 16s interviews and stuff like that. Yep. So the YouTube channel is not having as much of a problem that I don't know about.
Yeah.
But I know anytime that we do a story and I type in Keep Six to go and look up the story, how many times have I had to type in the whole thing?
The whole thing. Many times. Many times.
And this is for months. This is probably more than a year this has been going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I've been saying to you, it's been an attack on us. That's why a lot of the views are lower on a lot of rappers' music right now, right? Would I call it a war?
Because if they're shadow banning hip hop culture, things that are part of hip hop culture, people make music videos, they have people smoking in the videos, that video is getting shadow banned. All those types of things are happening.
See, that's the thing. It's not your fault. It's not our fault, right? The thing is, where it is our fault, from our fathers before us, they didn't own it.
We don't have our own shit.
We didn't own it. We don't own none of these platforms, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? So there's a lot of discrepancy when it comes to anything we want to say, because we don't own it. You feel what I'm saying? We don't own YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, Diddy owns Revolt, but if you gotta work your ass off to get there.
And even with Revolt, you have to buy that as part of a cable package to watch it on TV.
Right.
Most of the Revolt content that you watch is on YouTube.
You get what I'm saying? So
we're going into a space.
It's a space
where hip hop has to be like anything that's part of the hip hop culture, especially. If you want your uploads on any platform, okay?
Yeah.
YouTube, chill out. I'm not singling out YouTube.
No.
Any platform.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that you PG that content or censor that content, whether you take out the curse words, whatever, as much as possible before your upload.
Very much so. That's me telling you guys, again, they're going to turn this into TV land.
But not just YouTube, everything, fam.
Everything's going to turn into TV. That's another channel now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go over to another platform, it could be Rumble. Rumble's going to have their TV. So you go over to that channel, you could pick, they're going to step it up on us, right? So a lot of things are going to be accessible to children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all about, like, you know, your own speech. Say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech all the way. But you still got to watch what you say in your freedom of speech. You still got to watch what you say.
That means that it's not freedom of speech.
But you got to watch what you say. You can hold things to yourself.
Yeah.
Right? As a human, you should hold certain things to yourself. Right? So if we were smart, we shouldn't be telling them everything we think.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from. That's the space I'm coming from. You can't always tell them what you think, because from what then they know how to attack it.
But okay, and I hear that. But when you're doing different things like podcasting, broadcasting, where like people are putting radio station feeds back up on their YouTube, different things where people are giving their opinions, having debates about stuff. If the debate doesn't fit the agenda of what the platform represents, right? And these platforms are having agendas. They should be objective, but they have agendas. If it doesn't fit that, now your debate can get taken down. Or goalpost moving. So, for example, you have somebody who wasn't canceled on your platform at one point, and now whatever platforms and different people deem this person canceled, and anything that he says radioactive, and you should take his content down. Now you could have an interview from 2 years ago, 3 years ago that wasn't a problem, but because you have this person, or you've made titles talking about this person, all of that content's a problem. But this person has now become a problem in the internet world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they down moved the goalpost that all this content you made maybe 3 years ago about this person, including maybe an interview, can get strikes, it can get taken down, it can get shadow banned because you made content about them. You feel me? Yeah. Like there used to be it used to be okay to make content about Trump until they said you can't use him in your titles.
Because they're moving the goalposts. So you guys we gotta be smarter. Me and you sitting here and bickering about it, right? Yeah. Nah, we gotta be smarter. We gotta then turn around and know how to not let them know our codes and what we say. And we gotta be hip to the game. Like, you know what I mean? Keep our audience hip to the game. Yeah. They should know what's to be said and what's to be unsaid and what's to be heard and what's to be unheard. See, they could put it together. If you got a smart audience, they'll be able to put it together. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not everything has to be pointed out, but we could point something out where they could do the rest. Problem solved. We all knew how to do that. You know what I'm saying?
And I think we're tame, fam. We're a lightweight compared to like some of these political pundits and stuff like that who get on these mics and they give super strong opinions on stuff and they go off. Like, they have worse problems than us, eh?
But who knows what they are paid to do? Why they're there? Who's paying them? You know what I'm saying? There's little angles to this. Yeah. To this stuff, right? Like,
or actually, let me rephrase that. Not to interrupt you. Like, I'm talking about like podcasts who dig into more of that type of stuff. Like, we talk about hip hop most of the time. Yes. And we delve into like touchy topics and stuff like that in the streets and shit. Yeah. And that could be deemed problematic to the powers that be. But there's podcasts and different content places where they go really in on that shit. Off. You know what I'm saying? And some of the people we mentioned who are shadow banned.
And that's the thing. They have to get their shadow banned. They have to get a slap somewhere. Yeah. Can't really stop their money, right? But they can.
They do.
They do.
They deplatform some of these guys. They take them completely off.
And they got to work back to get it.
Where's Sneeko? Sneeko's out of here. No matter whether you like his content or his message or not.
Can't find him.
He has a right to say it.
Can't find him.
Right? Until they tell him, yo, you're out of here. You can't be on our platform. Yeah. And here's the funny thing, fam. Yeah. Before he was banned off the platform, you make videos about him and it was okay. Right? It's the health of your channel, the health of whatever you're posting with Sneeko titles is okay. Yeah. Now they turn around, ban him from the platform, watch the titles you move forward, trying to put with the Sneeko guy's name in it, because now you could be problematic. Yeah. However, you already made a whole bunch of content before he was platformed. Yeah. That they're gonna go back and look at it and say, you have a problem with that too. But you guys decided to deplatform the nigga. And now you're gonna go and fucking bad us for past content now that you guys made a decision on it? Are we supposed to go back and get rid of all the content? That's not fair, fam.
No, it's not.
Right?
Like, but if you already made a change off of the content, then you shouldn't care. Let's just say, but you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Like, you made your dollars off the views and the ads or whatever. Cool.
And let's say you got to cover your ass. You got to cover your ass, dog. You got to cover your ass. You got to cover your ass. Take it off, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But who's next? We made a whole bunch of content about John Tory and him and, different decisions he's made and the scandal. Now tomorrow he could be in a SA pedo case or some shit. And now They have to scrub all his stuff off the internet. Anybody who makes a title with him is a problem. Now all the content from what? I got to go through the channel, find all the John Tory content?
Yeah.
I eat that thing, bro.
I know. I wouldn't want to do it, but if that's your way of doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it.
That's crazy, fam.
It's like, okay. It's like if, you know what I mean, you got things laying around, blah, 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 you gotta get rid of it. You gotta get rid of it. You can't just be sitting around.
Because they moved the goalpost.
Yeah. You move the goalpost, but I need to kick this ball into the net. I gotta score my goal. So I'm gonna follow the goalpost, dog.
Now you're just giving me this vision of a man running down the soccer field and the field just keeps on getting longer and longer.
Yeah,
you're like, wait a minute, I thought I was right there by the goal.
Until I figure out a way to just
the goal just keeps on moving away and away.
Then I'm just gonna I'm gonna kick the ball as far as I can then.
Goalpost just moves in, ball goes out.
God.
Like, oh man, this is a really tricky field right here, man.
Right?
Like, damn, yo.
You know what
the goalpost keeps on moving around, fam.
Till you follow the rules.
Fam, like we can go on about this forever because until you follow the rules, and then they change the rules.
And then they change the rules. As soon as you follow all the rules, they're like, well, there's just one more rule. You're like, what?
You didn't read that rule in the fine print?
Oh my gosh. It's like when I was young and I wanted to go outside. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I had some chores to do. And then, there's like, I'm done them. And then there's one more.
One more chore, please.
What?
Oh, you missed a spot.
Yeah, that can cause you from not going outside. That one anger moment cause you from not going outside.
Now you're like...
Oh, yeah? All right, you're not going out.
Throwing all the lawn equipment
You're not going out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it.
You thought you were going to be done and you could be out of here in the next 30 minutes to go deal with the thing. Nah, fam, you forgot this one thing is going to take you 2 hours.
Yeah, but you know what? You know how good you'll feel when you deal with it with a smile on your face and then your thing is still going.
Like a slave? That's how I'm going to feel.
I know.
Niggas like,
I know.
What you want next, massa?
I know, but it's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like that because you got goals to achieve, right?
Yeah.
So anything you gotta do, you gotta work. So you gotta make it happen.
No, you that's facts. That's facts. Listen, fam, like I said, man, like I want the people in the comment gang, whether you're watching or you're listening in the audience, give us a list of other people who you mess with a lot, who you're having a hard time finding right now. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, people have told me I'm shadow banned. I'm like, what?
You were saying this one before about your Instagram.
Yeah.
I noticed this at one point.
Yeah.
I put trap because I usually don't have to put in much. I just start putting TR and boom, it pop up.
Right.
But one time I had to put in the whole trap. And then I went to Dusty Wallace and there was a Dusty Wallace account up. And I was like, wait a minute, this is not your account. Like,
well, it is, but
not your main.
Yeah, I don't use it like that.
Right? So I was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Someone shadow banned me.
This is what I'm talking about, fam.
Because I'm lit.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
It's all good, though. It's all good.
Yeah, man.
It's all good. We'll get through them times, man. That ain't nothing, man. You know what I mean?
No, fam. It's going to get worse before it gets better, but like it will get better.
Yeah, whatever. Yo, that's the thing. You have to go through a 1-2 before, you know what I mean? You hit the real lotto.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
All right.
We love hip hop.